Let's hope it works. Because if it doesn't, then I'm gonna be, yes. Pop out the chat on the YouTube side of things again, so I can keep an eye on that. So I can keep an eye on that. So this should hopefully start a new stream, a new video on the YouTube side. If not, I'm gonna be disappointed, but whatever. We're gonna see. Alright. Boot up the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Let's see. Wait for it to show up as an option for the window capture. There it is, and that should be... Yes, we go. Okay, perfect. Enter the current time. Let's see, it is currently 9:04 p.m. Still 9:04? Yes, confirm. Alright. Hang on. What do you mean, hang on? Before we get started, can I just say something? Okay, thank you for actually setting the clock both times you've booted up the game. A lot of people don't take this step seriously, they just leave the clock at 12 and call it... Really? Actually taking the time to set the clock, I appreciate that. That's how I know that you care about this experience, you're paying attention. Am I really paying attention? Don't you have any way of knowing if the time you're setting are correct? Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, you just set the clock to your favorite time. I can't really do that because my favorite time is 13:37 and you're not giving me a 24-hour clock. So there's that. Anyways, go ahead, pick whichever time you want, even if it's not the correct time, you've earned it. Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. Alright, that's nice. Okay. Stanley Parable 2. Oh, so that it remembered that we had that part already. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, well then, let's begin the game and see what kind of madness we can get into here. I don't remember which endings we already did.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Yes, we are aware of that. Let's just skip ahead and get going. Oh, we got the achievement. Welcome back. Yes. We are back. Welcome back. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, I just remembered the thing. Wasn't there also a way to get out of a window somehow? I remember that being one of the endings that existed for this game. Was it a window over here?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Let's see, do I have a way to lodge myself up here somehow? Oh, wait. No? Oh. Yes, yes, yes? Is it? Wait, did they fix it? Oh, nope. I'm outside of the...
Stanley
Let's go.
assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
Yes.
So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
Yes.
Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
This is one of my favorite endings, actually,
okay,
because...
I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Nope. Nope.
Ah, then in that case, we'll continue.
Yes.
But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought
probably
of it
would have
if
just
I hadn't
reset
brought
that.
up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes
maybe.
some time.
Probably
What
not.
if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So,
Yes,
what do you
of course.
think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed,
Right.
you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the
Am I
other
now?
option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky.
Ah.
Well now, I've built up the other options so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether
Yeah.
to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
I see. But yeah, this is one of my favorite endings, so to speak, because it really is one of those things where at first you think, okay, you managed to break the game, you managed to find a way to get out of the map and well, get into a place where you're not supposed to be, and then the narration just hits you like that. And yeah, I think the only way to get out of here actually is to hit the reset button at this point. Yeah, I think it is. Alright, let's begin the game again. Okay.
All
that
this
we have that
code
out of the way.
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
yes.
missed a memo.
Bucket. Bucket.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
Input. I don't remember. There was an ending with the input stuff as well. I don't remember if I got that on our last playthrough already or not.
Stanley
But
clutched
I
the
think we're
bucket
gonna go
tightly
for
to his
that as
chest and entered the door on his left.
No, go to the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
I know.
But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Yes, it definitely is a place to be. You just need it. You just need to be there. You need to see it. You know. See here.
And here it was.
Yeah.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was
Yeah,
this
you have
better
cold
than
drinks.
the meeting room?
Heck yeah.
Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was.
Yeah,
How
considering that it's-
insightful the bucket turned out to be.
You don't. Okay. Yeah. Considering that it's summer right now and it's actually getting pretty warm. Yeah. Speaking of which, make sure you stay hydrated, guys. Yeah. Having cold drinks in here.
Truly, being
Way
here with the bucket
better
was
than
a grand
the
adventure.
meeting
Stanley
room.
reflected on all they'd been through together. First, walking through the door on the right, then walking to the lounge, then arriving at the lounge. What a thrilling journey the bucket had inspired.
Ah, yes. Bucket best. Bucket best bucket. Yes.
Perhaps this was where the bucket felt most truly at home, here in the employee lounge. Perhaps it's the only place a bucket can even feel at home.
I don't know. I think the bucket would feel more at home in the broom closet, but apparently the broom closet doesn't like this bucket, so there's that.
Stanley decided to just give the bucket absolutely as much time as it needed to be in the lounge.
What is
Clearly, the
oh,
bucket
there's a
and the
notepad.
employee lounge shared a special connection.
Oop, found the dad mark. Number 1 dad. Let's go. I love what? Oh no, wait. Does it say I love Mondays or I hate Mondays? Can I get on the couch? Whoop. Whoop. Haha. Take a seat. Oh, it says I hate Mondays. Okay. Ah, be my Valentine. That's sweet. Alright. We're just chillin' in the lounge. Lounging in the lounge. With our best friend, the bucket. Yeah. Alright, that's enough. Enough lounging.
But finally, the bucket was done being in the lounge, and they took the first open door on their left to get back to business.
Do I want to go to the left is the question. Actually, yes I do, because there's
So the two
a
of them
elevator.
detoured
I
through
haven't...
the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the
I-
opposite door.
I don't think I've gone down this elevator, like, at all on our previous playthroughs, so... Let's go down here. Go down to the maintenance section, let's go. I don't even know
Good
what is down
Stanley,
here.
I'm glad you found your way here. I knew
are you?
you'd find this place eventually.
Okay. Wait. I don't remember this. from the original game. Nope, can't go back up. Okay,
You
what
see,
is this?
your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's
Okay.
this bucket you're carrying around everywhere.
What about
The
it?
bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're
So?
the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this
But-
bucket that they've never seen before.
But
Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're
Exactly.
spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make
I mean-
the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
I mean, if you're offering another adventure line, I'll gladly take another adventure line, but... Really? You want me to get rid of the bucket? After the broom closet, out of all people, it has been insulting the bucket? Come on, apologize. I'm in here right now, so apologize. No? Of course not. Alright, we're going on another adventure. Let's go. Choop choop.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Oh yes, let's go.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about.
Don't just cut off
you
the
remember
music
all
like
those
that.
Great jokes from the original dialogue. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Really?
It's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it
Wow.
for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
What? What do I have to give them? You're still going on about the bucket thing, aren't you? Alright, I see how it is. You actually do want me to
Don't
get
you
rid
get
of
it,
the
Stanley?
bucket.
We need to get rid of the bucket.
But
That's
why?
why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character.
Oh?
This is the Bucket Destroyer.
Uh...
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree? Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you.
I guess it's
Go
kind
ahead
of
now,
in the
Stanley.
name, isn't
Say
it?
goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
God damn it, you actually locked the door as well. Alright.
Now listen to
alright.
me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't
Okay.
know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That
Alright,
is
well,
its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying,
Alright.
how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The Broom Closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this.
Yes,
Okay,
merchandise.
the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We
I'd
can't
love
get
to,
back
but-
the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry
I'd
and
love to, but... Oi, flashbang. I'd love to give it the bucket, but the bucket has been holding on to my hand for too long there. It refused to let go of my hand.
Bucket Destroyer, my prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For
Bye.
the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
Well then. I guess that's the bucket destroyer. Done and destroyed. Huh. Well then. What else do we have? Right.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Yeah, it's really weird, isn't it? Anyways, oh, there's another input. Yes. Let's grab the bucket again.
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around.
Exactly. Never gonna be alone without the bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Hold on, let's see here. What's a place I haven't been to yet? Let's.
This was not the correct way to the meeting
I think we
room,
haven't
but
been
Stanley had felt the bucket
in this
calling to
direction
him,
yet.
telling him that the
with the
employee lounge was simply the place to be.
we've already been to the
And
lounge.
here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this no?
No.
Never mind.
No.
The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No, I'm going this way. And then let's see, which way haven't we gone here yet?
Said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go
Help us
somewhere
again.
else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Do I want to go to the cargo lift though? Oh, wait. Ooh. Where does this lead again? I don't remember where this leads, so I'ma check this out. What was this place? What was this place? Oh, it's the audio recordings, of course. Right. Well then, let's do that.
Okay, this is day number
Wait, this is
295.
This is
Tape
different.
number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore.
Okay.
The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes.
What do you mean?
The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up.
I know, right? It's great.
No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling.
Yeah.
And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down.
It's agonizing. It's agonizing.
Doesn't make sense.
It makes perfect
There's
sense. It's
no
the bucket.
explanation for it.
No need to explain the bucket, right?
Still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms.
Okay.
Why everything feels so.
So?
What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it.
Monetize the bucket? What?
It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the
No.
bucket.
No, that's not right.
This is my golden ticket.
No, the bucket
But
wouldn't
I have
allow
to be
that.
careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get...
Oh,
What's that? Who's there? Camporata.
I'm sorry, what? What the fuck did I just listen to? I'm sorry, what was that at the end? Gumbo something or other? What? Gumbo... Gumborata? What the... Who or what is
All
Gumborata?
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I mean, the bucket is still here, so let's
The
grab
good
the
old
bucket.
Just
Yeah.
Stanley and the bucket, off on another thrilling adventure together.
Exactly. Bucket adventures, let's go. Adventure buckets.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest.
Adventure bucket,
and
I like the
entered
sound of
door
that.
on his left.
You know what, sure, let's go to the left. I want to find the infinite hole again, so let's see if there's a way for us to get to the infinite hole somehow.
Still,
I
no
mean, it
one
has
was
to be
here.
somewhere in here, right?
Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Oh,
Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers.
Aw,
If I
no
did,
more stickers?
you can guarantee
Damn
we'd
it.
be in here for hours. But alas, no stickers.
damn, I wanted another bucket sticker for my bucket. Bucket sticker for the bucket sticker for the bucket. Ooh, that's the idea. Yes, yes, I need a bucket sticker for the bucket sticker on the bucket. There you go. Yeah, that's the idea. But okay, there really isn't anything else in the broom closet, huh? Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Sure. Let's go upstairs. Anything in the bathroom? Hello. To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. That's definitely a different text from the last time we were up here at the shitter. So, anyways. Wait. The stoves. Oh, now it... Damn it. Should have used the chance I had to escape. Oh well. Oh, input. Boop. Okay, elevator? Does the... Ooh, the elevator exists. Is it any different if we have the bucket, though? Let's see. Boom boom. And the bucket, yeah. Okay, nothing different here. Oh, open. Doo-doo. Nothing different about that one. Alright. Anything else? No.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
Yeah,
Even
but we have the
now,
bucket, so
in
it's
his
fine.
darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos.
Ah,
It
yes.
would be with him always,
Always,
bucket
of
would.
course.
and he knew it. The
Ye-
two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he
what was
didn't
it?
notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
Well then, thanks.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Ye-
Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the
There we
most
go.
logical explanation.
Alright, we go back down. Shoop shoop. Let's see, we already did the presentation. Yes. Yeah, we did the presentation stuff with the going up and down and up and down and up and down. So we're not
The
gonna do
elevator
that.
raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would
Yeah.
be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing
Of
him,
course.
comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Of of course. We have the bucket, so everything's fine. Exactly.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Yes, we actually do that. Sure. Let's see. There's probably something in here that we haven't done yet, right? Yeah, just turn on the lights.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television
There we go.
screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Oh yes, what horrible secrets await. Well, only one way to turn the monitors on, which is over here. So let's find out.
Monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs.
Oh,
The bucket
I did.
had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
I did not know you could get up on the railing. So, hold on, can we just backtrack and leave? Hold on, let's see, can we just backtrack and... Nope, nope, is there an invisible wall there? Hold on. Oh. Oh, fuck! Well, this
But just as
better be
Stanley
it.
was about to proceed further into the mind
Oh.
control facility, he tripped and fell over the railing and into the dark void below.
I didn't
Thankfully,
even know
he
that
fell
this is a
directly
thing.
onto the bucket, which safely
Ah,
cushioned
yes.
his fall.
Of course.
Now, what to do next? Stanley wondered.
What do we do
Stanley and the
next?
bucket could find no way out of this enormous pit, and so
Fuck.
eventually they decided that the best thing to do would be to simply get comfortable down here.
Alright. Well, better get
So they
comfortable.
set up a little couch and relaxed.
Oh,
It really
nice.
wasn't so bad down here. A bit cold, perhaps.
Oop.
After some time had gone by, they
Oh.
installed a few shelves as well, and a sort of kitchenette that was
Interesting.
useful for when the bucket was craving paninis.
I did
Wasn't
not know
until
that this
the bulbs from the
existed.
standing lamps came in that it really started to feel like a home. In
Ah,
fact,
ah, yes,
after
a
some
home
time,
with all of
Stanley
these
realized
monitors above.
that it had been ages since he had even thought of the mind control facility at all. He'd
Has
never
it?
gotten to fully explore what was up there, never been able to unearth the many mysteries of the mind control facility. This lack
Well.
of closure began to eat at him. Soon he was dwelling on his regrets, and the
Oh,
state of
no,
their
no, no,
home
no.
slowly decayed as Stanley
No, I
became
like it down here.
withdrawn
It
and
looks really
neglected
very
the treatment.
homely. Oh,
It unsettled the bucket deeply. Stanley
Ah.
wasn't usually like this.
Yeah,
The
this
bucket
is very
tried to
unusual.
reach out to him again and again, but to no avail. All Stanley could think about, all he could talk about, was going back, doing it over again, staying on the path. It was a mistake to leave the path. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I need to do what the narrator says. I need to see the true ending.
do you
This
though?
made no sense at all to the bucket, which was simply trying to live its life down here as comfortably as possible. Yet Stanley was unconsolable.
Right.
This isn't an ending. This is just a hole in the ground. The bucket sighed. True, it wasn't an ending. But it's where we happen to be. And maybe, possibly, if we accept the reality of things, maybe this will become an ending eventually. It's what the bucket was counting on.
Wait, what?
The two of them waited for a very long time.
What the bucket was counting on? What do you mean, what the bucket was counting on? Okay. Well, we're back here again, so I guess that's another out-of-bounds ending that I was not aware of. Like, I knew about the window one, I
All of
did
his
that
co-workers were gone. What could it
in the
mean?
past, but I didn't
Stanley
know that
decided
there
to
was
go
a
to
way
the
to get
meeting room.
out of
Perhaps he
bounds
had
with
simply missed a memo.
the
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
the whatchamacallit. Anyways, mind control facility. That's the word I was looking for. Yes.
Where are we going today? The bucket asked.
Oh, you know.
Stanley just smiled. Anywhere they went together would be perfectly fine with him.
Of course. Of
Stanley
course.
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest.
Yes,
and
door to the
entered
left.
the door on his
Exactly.
left.
Let's see if we have anything new for the broom closet with the bucket in hand as well.
Still no one was here.
Still
Stanley
no
needed
one.
the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office. Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet.
Oh,
simply
just
because
the
I have
stickers
no
thing again.
remaining
Okay.
stickers. If I did, you can
Okay,
guarantee
okay,
we come
okay.
into a staircase. Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
No, I go down. Oh wait, no, this is the... No, the bucket... going downstairs is the insanity ending. We already did that. We do not want to do that again. We already did that, that's for sure. So yeah, we do go up actually. Anything new in the bathroom? Oh! I got a feeling money's for stealing, but not yours of course. Say, that's a lovely pose. I don't think those are song lyrics, but they flow rather nicely. And I just butchered it. Nothing new there. Yeah, I guess we're just going.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication
Still nobody.
of any human life.
Uh,
Crushed by the weight of
2,
this
8,
revelation,
4,
Stanley
5?
may have broken down into an but Stanley guessed
Hey,
the correct
there we go.
code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along?
Of course.
Was the bucket
Of course.
guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
of course, it's always the bucket. Bucket knows best. Bucket knows everything. Bucket is best. Bucket. Yes. No way around it. Nope. Okay, going again. Let's try
Stanley
not
and the bucket
falling
walked
off the
straight
rails
ahead through
today.
the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yes, we actually do that. And then we press button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Also, wasn't there... Oh, hold on. Wasn't there a speedrun achievement thing as well? Let me check real quick. Oh, yes, there was, actually. Shall we go for the speedrun achievement? I think I'm gonna try and go for the speedrun
The
achievement on the
monitors
next...
jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Wait, why am I reassuring the bucket now? The bucket is supposed to be reassurance for me, not the other way around.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
Good question.
Raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
I have no idea what a bucket actually
He
wants
screamed
to
into
do.
the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
Except for the bucket. Ah, yes, of course. Well
But
then.
here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two
is there a
best
way to
friends,
actually solve
Stanley
this
and the bucket,
thing?
up against the world. They
wonder.
high-fived in a really cool way.
Oh,
The
did
bucket
they?
made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Yeah, taking down the system. Let's go. Though... Did I ever turn it on in the past? I know I turned it off. And I know if I turn it off with my bucket in the hands, the facility doesn't want me to leave. So, what happens if I turn it on?
But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls. Stanley
Oh,
gasped
it was the
in
bucket,
horror.
not me. Of
Had
course.
this been
Blame the
bucket's
bucket.
plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself?
What?
How could the bucket have betrayed him like this?
How could
Stanley
you?
was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen.
What?
Birds. Silly.
Wait,
silly
what?
birds. The control buttons became active again.
That is... What? Oh, flamingos. Okay.
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds
Penguins.
after another, and then it dawned
Okay.
on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world. The mind controls were only a facade to disguise
Ow.
its true intentions. Had the bucket known
I
this all
see.
along? Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery. Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through
yes,
live
of course.
streams of the silliest birds imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was
Sure.
surely the best.
We are bird watchers now.
And
Let's go.
Stanley was happy.
I did not expect to run into birds down here, that's for sure. Well then, okay, let's try getting the speedrun thing. Yeah, just rush
All
through
of his
this.
co-workers were... Wait,
Actually,
no, this isn't the right office, is it?
what?
Is this Stanley's office?
Wait. What do you mean, not the... Is this not Stanley's office? Also, why does it say the end is never the end on all of these now? Oh no, did I do the input things? Did I manage to do the input things? I might have done the input things, let's see. Is there anyone left that has an awaiting input on it? I don't think so. Let's see.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Where could another computer be? I guess I could... I don't know. I don't remember what the input received thing does.
Yet there was
so
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up. Stanley stepped
Into
into
the
the
broom
broom
closet.
closet, but there
Yes.
was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No, I don't. I stay here. We do the broom closet again. Let's go.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I know there's no reason to be here. I just... Yes.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
I know, right? It's weird.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes.
Standing around doing nothing?
Yes.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Oh, did I just... I right-click and I take a step forward. Or did I just accidentally press my...
You do realize there's
Oh,
no choice
oh well.
of anything in here, right? If
Broom.
I'd said Stanley walked past
Broom,
the broom
broom.
closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story
I just managed to...
whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
I just managed to step onto the first level of the... shelf?
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go
How did I-
talk about
hold on,
this
how
with
did
your
I-
friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was
Hold on.
my favourite."
Hold on, shut
I
up.
hope
I managed
your
to step
friends
on
find
the...
this concerning.
Somehow managed to step on the shelf there for a bit. Hold on.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He
No.
probably only got the
Oh,
job because
okay.
of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
No,
That or with drug
Is
money.
there a way to get
Also,
up
Stanley is
further?
addicted to drugs and hookers.
There's some sort of collision here. Okay. Some
Well,
more
I've come to a
collision
very
here.
definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a
No, I'm
situation
just
like this,
trying
the
to find weird
responsible thing is to
collisions
alert
and
someone
stuff.
nearby so as to
And I
ensure that
somehow
your
managed
body is
to-
taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens
Go
to be
on.
nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place,
there's some
making
sort of
sure
collision
they
shenanigans
understand
going on
basic
here. I can abuse this,
first-person
right?
video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
No, I want to figure out if I can abuse the collision of this broom closet shelf in some way. Too bad I can't jump, otherwise I'm sure there would be a way to glitch through the... Oh! Hold on. I just got very close to the tape there for a split second. Come on. It felt like I was making progress there for a second. Come on. Maybe, maybe. Come on, there has to be something there. No? Okay, I guess not.
Ah, second player. It's good to...
Nope.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of
on.
invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey
Oh,
nearby you
oh,
can hand the controls
this-
to. A
yes?
fish? Fungus?
No,
Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly
Come
picky.
on.
I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Come on. Fart reverb sound effect? What? What do you mean fart reverb sound effects? I'm trying to... whatever, I guess I'm not getting it. I'm not getting into that.
Coming
Alright.
to a staircase, Stanley walked
Walked
upstairs,
up the stairs.
to his boss's
Yes,
office.
yes, we're walking up. You know what? Yeah, let's just get this over with. I wasted too much time on the... because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. Ah, interesting. Getting some weird bathroom wisdom over here as well, I guess. Anyways, what was the input received stuff about?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked,
I'm aware.
Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Yep, no
That
time.
kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So
Oh,
he
is it not?
relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
Alright. That's calm, I guess. Anyways, hi Dora. How you doing? Nice to see you on the YouTube side of things. Hope things are going alright.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Alright, yeah. I'm actually gonna go for the speedrun thing on the next attempt here. So let's see if we can make some progress with that. I wanna see if I can get that achievement. And get this speedrun ending. I'm assuming there's gonna be something special with that, since that's an achievement, so...
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Mind controller facility, yes, let's go. Press the button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible
what happened again
secret
if I
did this
turn the
place
mind control
hold?
facility
Stanley
on,
thought to
actually?
himself. Did he have the strength to
I know I
find
did it in
out?
the past at some point, but I did not do that on stream, so... Let's find out.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Fired.
Each
Fired.
bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
We were
The lives
somewhere
of so
over
many individuals
there,
reduced
right?
to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
427. Over there. That's where we are. 427. Yee, that's us. Alright, continue on. Boop.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was
Have
this the
we?
only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his
Am I?
emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yes, that one for sure. Yes.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone
pirate?
else's control? Never.
Am I
It
noticing
was
the pirate for the first
unthinkable.
time, or did I notice
Wasn't
that
it?
in the past already?
Was
as
it even possible? Had he truly
is that a
spent his
pathway?
entire life
Oh, well.
utterly blind to the world?
Yes. Definitely. Utterly
Here was the
blind.
proof.
Completely.
The heart of the operation. Controls
No clue what's
labeled
going
with
on.
emotions. Happy or sad or content.
of
Walking,
course.
eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Now, let's turn
And
this
as the
thing on
cold
and see what
reality of his
happens.
past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery
Boop.
wouldn't... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they
yes,
kept
I
you
did.
enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Ooh, it's actually loading.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
Okay.
You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave.
Oh,
If
okay,
you want to
sorry.
throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the
Oh.
event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating
good.
the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
Uh-oh.
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the
Press any key
star.
to
It's
send.
your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
F6
Oh, this is
one
much
mega- oh, let's
better
press
than what I
F6.
had in mind.
Nope.
What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is.
Executing button
More
edge
time to
graphic
talk about
provided.
you,
It's
about
red
me,
one.
where we're going.
Oh, wait.
What all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna
press
die
one.
anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened
That's
to
the
them.
one I needed to
I
press.
erased them. I turned off the
okay.
machine. I set you
Press the
free.
red one.
Of course, that was merely in
No.
this instance of the story.
Blue one.
Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever,
one.
pushing buttons endlessly and then dying
Failsafe
alone.
disabled.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a
Oh, no,
crisp.
that's the red.
I
That's
have
the
to
blue
say this,
10.
though, this version of events has been rather amusing.
button.
Watching you try to make sense of everything
Blue.
and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost
Blue
hate
one.
to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds
No.
left. But I'm enjoying this so much.
one?
You know what? To hell with it.
No, that's
I'm
not it
going
either.
to put some
Dang it.
extra time on the clock. Why not?
How
These
do?
are precious additional seconds, Stanley.
Oh.
Time doesn't grow
That's
on
not good.
trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no
variable
idea
not
where you're
accessed.
going or what
Okay.
you're supposed to be doing right now?
Kind
Or
of.
did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I
Maybe.
mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
Yes.
These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything,
Wait,
anything.
door?
Something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Actually, no, I don't know.
You're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To
Aw.
see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
No.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling
No.
desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke.
This door's
And believe me,
unavailable.
I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we
Will
fade
you?
in until the moment I say happily ever after.
Oh. And it's exploded. Okay. Righty then, I guess that's death. Loading screen? Okay, let's do the speedrun thing. Unless I get off track again, which can very likely happen. Wait. Phone? Phone.
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify
what?
that this is correct?
Yes.
Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Okay. So we're about to get cardboard boxes. Alright, I'll take it. No idea what that's about, but I'll take it. Also, where's the narrator not saying anything? Should I be worried about that?
When Stanley came
Oh,
to a set of
okay.
two open
You're
doors,
still here.
he entered
Good.
the door on his left.
Yes, yes I do. Now, let's see.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave
weird.
of disbelief. Oh no, oh no, 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 no,
Yes.
no, no, not again. I won't be part
Yes,
of
again.
this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all.
Okay.
I'm just going to be coming to a staircase. Stanley walked upstairs to his
Choo-choo-doo.
boss's office.
Yeah, I'm really just rushing through these right now. New text? Oh, just the money thing again. Okay, not really all that interesting. Let's do this thing.
Okay, I
again.
think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah,
Yep.
blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes
Oh.
some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
Ooh, nice, thank you. That's great. Might actually... This run might actually allow me to get the speedrun thing then, if we are able to skip that. Huh. Well then, let's give it a try. Hopefully I didn't waste too much time with the phone. So we just rush through
Stanley
here.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yes. Wonk. Alright, push button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Okay, I have a feeling this is actually quicker as well.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's
Yes.
co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Ooh, spoopy.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to
Come on,
believe
give me the
it couldn't
elevator.
be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't
This feels
accept
faster.
it. His own life in someone else's control.
really feels a lot
Never.
faster.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to
Oh,
the
we're
world?
gonna see in a second.
And
Okay.
here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with
gonna-
emotions. Happy, or sad, or content.
Yeah,
Walking,
whatever.
eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold
Sure.
reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that
Turn off the system. Bam. Okay, is this enough to get that ending is the question now. Or did I waste too much time? Well, we're gonna find out in a second.
and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Mhm.
Was it over?
I don't know. Was it? Bong.
Yes. He had won.
Yay,
He
let's
had
go.
defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command.
Open sesame.
Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Yes.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
Was that
the
the time, or did I take too much time with the door? Or the phone is the question.
This was exactly the way. Right now,
we're gonna see if the achievement pops up in a second, I guess.
And Stanley was happy.
Come on, give me the thing. Am I? Nope, not getting the thing. Okay. So we're doing another one. Oh, yep, there's the cardboard boxes.
Were gone. What could it mean?
We got the cardboard boxes. Wait, it's going to the left now?
Missed a memo.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of cardboard boxes. There's cardboard boxes everywhere, let's go.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Cardboard boxes everywhere, let's go.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, come on, let's go. We got this. Oh, actually opening it. Hey, nice. The narrator's actually cooperating with us. He knows what we want to do. That's great. Okay, I love it. The narrator has figured out what we want to do. This is insane. I love it.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yes. And then we push the buttons.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Did he? Well, of course he does, because he's been doing this for the past hour.
Monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Ah, yes. Come on,
this
get the
mind
lift.
control facility, it was too horrible to believe it couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Who knows?
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Who knows?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley
just
decided...
pressed the button. And... come on, quick ending. Let's go.
Blackness,
quick ending?
And a rising chill of uncertainty.
Please be the quick ending.
Was it over?
Please be the quick ending. I didn't get the speedrun achievement on the original game so far, so getting it on here would be a nice one.
unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Was it?
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many
Oh, it's opening
puzzles
faster as well.
lay unsolved.
Or is it?
Where had his co-workers
No,
gone?
it's I'm just
How had he
imagining that
been
because
freed
it's
from the machine's grasp?
distance.
What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Ah, yes.
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever
Come on,
life he lives,
open.
it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
And there he
Stanley
was.
felt the cool
Let's go.
breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
Yeah.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
There better not be a
And Stanley
faster.
was happy.
Come on, please be the achievement already. I mean, I've got the narrator to the point where he's just opening the door for me, so please be the thing. No? That was not fast enough yet either. Okay, we need to be even faster apparently.
All of his co-workers were gone.
So,
what could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Also, why is the hallway going to the left now all the time instead of to the
When Stanley
right?
came to a set of two open
I mean, I'll
doors,
take it,
he entered
it's
the
just-
door on his left.
Unexpected, I guess. Come on. I
Yet
want to
there
get
was
that
not a single
achievement.
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yep.
Here's the door, just go.
Thank you. Come on. There has to be a faster way to do that if I haven't gotten the achievement yet. Yeah, I haven't gotten the speedrun achievement yet. What the frick? What did I mess up? Must have messed up something on the last one, so...
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
yeah. We're doing this, and then we're just pressing these buttons real quick.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible
on.
secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh, we're gonna find out. Oh, hey Blue, how you doing?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals.
Yeah, I'm
reduced
trying
to
to
images
for
on
the
a
speedrun
screen,
achievement right
and
now.
Stanley
I thought I had it on the last one, but
eternally
apparently I was
monitored in this
still too
place
slow
where
somehow.
freedom
So
meant nothing.
who knows what I did wrong, but
This
Come on.
mind control facility, it was too
I mean,
horrible
I'm not really
to
taking
believe
any
it couldn't
breaks,
be
and the
true.
stuff
Had
is pretty
Stanley
much
really
instant
been
at
under
this point
someone's
already,
control
so-
all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I'm assuming I
No,
need to get the
he
regular
refused
escape ending to
believe it. He
get that
couldn't
achievement.
accept it. His own
So-
life in someone else's control.
Unless there's a
Never.
faster way
It
that
was
I'm missing?
unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Go.
But here was the proof.
go.
The heart of the operation. Controls
this
labeled
again.
with emotions. Happy or sad
regular
or
escape ending.
content.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as
Walking,
well, but
eating, working, all of it
I
monitored
don't
and
think that
commanded
this is
from
any
this very
faster or
place.
slower than the
And as
last
the
one
cold
that I just
reality
did,
of his
so...
past began to sink in, Stanley did...
Go, push the button. Yeah, this is pretty much as fast as it can get, so... Unless there's some sort of shortcut that I'm unaware of.
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Yeah, I know. Come on.
Was it over?
Come on. Ba-dum.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated
We
the
just
machine.
have to wait for the stupid door to
Unshackled
open.
himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's
Chase the
grasp?
shadows.
What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
Come on.
And
come
that
on,
was
come on,
all
come on, come
he
on, come on.
needed to know.
Can I
It
get on
was
the railing?
perhaps the
No.
only thing worth knowing.
So,
Stanley
yeah, it is
stepped
just...
through the open door.
Come on. Boop.
Stanley
There we
felt
go!
the cool
Speedrun
breeze
achievement.
upon
Got
his
it.
skin.
Okay.
The feeling of
Must have been off by
liberation,
just 1 second on the
immense
last one then, because
possibility
I
of
did
the
already
new
have the
path
instant
before him. This was
secret door
exactly
opening
the
on the
way,
last one.
right
So
now, that things were meant to happen.
okay, got the speedrun
And
achievement.
Stanley
Bam.
was happy.
Okay. Just I didn't think that was possible. Oh, did you know of another shortcut that I was missing on this run through then? or why? Oh, input. Input. Oh. Oh. It's this ending. We got this ending already. Shit. I just redid the heaven ending. Without even... Oh well. Well, we've got the button and button heaven. Let's go. Buttons. Right. No way to escape from that as well, so let's just begin the game again. Okay. Remember, input received stuff is the button heaven ending. Let's not do that. Also, I messed
All
up
of
the
his co-workers
variation
were-
of the...
Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it?
No, it
this
is.
Stanley's office?
Yeah, it is. It is. This is Stanley's office. What do you mean? Of course it is Stanley's office. Let's see. Do we take the bucket again, or do we keep going without the bucket? Is the question. Let's take the
A
bucket
good
again.
bucket, a strong bucket, a humble bucket, a
Bucket.
committed bucket, a bucket of culture and distinction.
Bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not
No,
the
we're
correct
going
way to
this
the
way.
meeting room.
Yes,
But
I know.
Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him,
Exactly.
telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Not
here
really
it
here for the
was.
lounge,
Had
no.
the bucket turned out to be correct? Was it? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
The answer was just about to be
Stanley
shown
took
to
the
you if you
door on his
walked
left
out of the
to go
office,
back
but
to
not
the
every
meeting
office
room.
layout is the same. Oh, okay. So there's there's an office layout that is faster than the other ones then? I did not
said the
know
bucket.
about that one.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Sure, let's go to the cargo lift. Now,
Good,
which way do I
said
want
the
to
bucket.
go here?
Now ride the lift all the way to the top.
I want to go that
There's
way.
something
I
up there I need you to do.
No, I don't think
Stanley
I've gone
did not
this way
question
with the
why
bucket
or
yet,
how
so I'm
this
gonna go
bucket
this
was
way.
speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't
Come on.
talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him,
tap.
and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
No, I am not doing what the bucket asks me to do. Danger! Danger everywhere. I see. Flagile. Ah, yes, of course.
No, stop.
What?
Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past this point." Stanley, how could you think it was okay
Really?
to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually
Wait,
don't know what
this is a new one.
bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point.
I mean,
which, if that's true, well,
do I know what a
my
bucket
goodness.
is?
I think we have to do
Do
something
you know what a
about
bucket
it.
is?
This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly.
Oh,
So
okay.
much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please,
Oh, I
step
see.
in here for a moment.
Do I want to step? I guess I don't really have a choice, so... I guess we're stepping in. Okay, what is this?
Now then,
What?
I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple
Okay.
enough, right? This should
Game
tell
show,
us
got
everything
it.
we'll ever need
Is
to know
this a
about
bucket?
what is or is not a bucket.
Alright.
Okay, let's begin. Item 1. Is this a bucket?
I mean, looks like a bucket. Can I get up close and inspect it? No. So, yes, this is a bucket.
Incorrect. It is
What?
a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Really? It even moved when the... Okay.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Yes?
Incorrect.
No?
It is a 3D
What?
printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Really? Okay.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
Let me guess. This is gonna be another weird not a bucket thing?
Incorrect. This is a bucket.
Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Is there no way to get this right? Is there absolutely no way to get this right, or am I just getting played
Item
here?
4. Is this a bucket?
Okay, no, this is 100% not a bucket. You can't tell me that that's
Correct.
a bucket.
This is a tractor and not a bucket.
Okay.
To be honest, I just sort of put this one in here as a gimme, but I was
Okay.
starting to get concerned that even this might be too much for you.
Oh,
Thank
come
you
on.
for not making me look like an idiot. Okay, next one.
Alright, Re.
Is this a bucket?
This is- No, this is just the... This is just the same tractor again, no.
Incorrect. This is a bucket.
What? How is... How is that a... How is that a bucket and the...
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
Yes?
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
I just can't win with you, can't I? I just absolutely cannot win, huh? Oh,
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
okay. What? Why do the... There's nothing... Why do the controls like that? There's nothing... No, there's nothing there.
Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here.
I
Of course
finally
it
got
isn't a
one right,
bucket.
let's go.
We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait,
Exactly.
When I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is
Wait.
not true. Unless... Is that what you think? Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
I mean... Considering the things that you've shown me where things that I believe to be a bucket aren't a bucket and things that I believe to not be a bucket are a bucket... Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if everything's a bucket. So, yeah, sure. Let's just say
You know what?
everything's a bucket.
I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense
Sure.
of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Are you a bucket?
Stanley,
Am I a
can't
bucket?
keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all
Blue,
I ever
are
had
you a
to begin
bucket?
with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening
Drawer,
to tear
are you
our
a bucket?
relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry, but I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely. Okay,
Wait.
here we go.
Nope. Did he
What
erase too
happened?
much?
Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing
Was I
in the game
right?
was a bucket.
Or did that happen
God,
because
I
I
have no
said
idea.
yes?
How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either.
Well, that's
this is
reassuring.
Wonderful news. We're not buckets.
Yeah, that is
Yes,
very
I
reassuring.
actually feel
Okay.
much more at ease right now.
So
It's
everything
delightful to
except
get some
for me and the
clarity on that
narrator is a
issue,
bucket.
But it doesn't
Okay,
change
okay.
the fact that we haven't got a game.
But what
So,
happened to the
tell you
tractor?
what,
Hold
I'll
on.
reset everything.
Shouldn't-
We'll put back all of the buckets, okay?
Shouldn't
And
the tractor
we'll
still
know
be there?
That it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows
Okay.
what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
Well then. Haven't gone through some of these options. Well, I mean, yeah. I haven't gone through a lot of these either, so...
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped
Brightly
it
lit?
was. He hoped very much that it was.
I mean, is it more brightly lit? I don't recognize these sounds. Are those new? Well, bucket.
The embrace of an old friend.
Yes.
A weathered companionship that stands the test of time.
Yes. Bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
You mean the
But
bucket
Stanley
room?
had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
The bucket lounge, you mean? But
And
yes.
here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this
No.
better than the meeting room? No.
No,
Never
this is not the
mind.
bucket lounge.
The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door
Everything's
on
a
his
bucket.
left to go back to the meeting room.
Is that a version that I should check out? No. No, we're gonna take the lift
No.
this time.
Said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Sure.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk.
So we've
But
gone
Stanley
down there.
chose
There's
to
not
think
really any
about this
split
obvious
path
fact.
there. So
He was firmly
yeah,
convinced
let's go this
that
way.
the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Also, in order to respond to an earlier message from you, Blue, I appreciate you as well. Thank you. I know we're not
In
really
here,
interacting
said the bucket.
much
Go into this
outside
dark
of these
room over
streams
here.
sometimes, but
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
I definitely still lurk in the in Lassie's Discord, and I'm pretty much roughly aware of stuff going on and how difficult times can be for some people. So yeah. I suck at reaching out, but always happy to see people. In whatever. Yeah, getting sentimental for no apparent reason.
Now
Whatever.
pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone, and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
I have a feeling I did this already. Now, the last time I did pick up the phone, I think Grandpa told me to unplug it instead. So let's unplug it.
Hold on. Why did you unplug the phone?
Why
Were
not?
you trying to resist the bucket's orders? Stanley, I
Yes.
was joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things. Buckets can't talk. It was a joke.
Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A talking bucket.
I don't get it.
Can't
The
you
bucket
see?
is talking.
Oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously. Where did I mess
Of
up the
course.
joke? Should
You're
I have
always serious.
paused
You're
for
the narrator.
longer
You're
or
supposed to be
spoken
serious.
quicker? Comedic timing is so
Well, maybe you
difficult.
aren't supposed to
I
be
wish I
this.
were better at it, but there isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to fully... Oh, wait, yes, there is. It's sitting right
There's
here.
just
Let's
instructional
take a
videos
look.
for everything, isn't there? Okay.
What is
Oh.
comedic timing?
This. Okay.
What is comedic timing? How does it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies?
Wait, what?
And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds? Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes. Let's dive deeper.
All right.
If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit, with
Sounds
one of your
reasonable.
arms raised straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body.
Wait, what?
These are the optimal
What?
conditions for good comedic timing. To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name. Next, provide a brief synopsis of the joke including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then spell out your name a second time. With these steps complete,
okay.
it's time to begin the humor. Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds and no
18
less
seconds?
than 13 and a half, pausing
less
only
than
for bathroom breaks when necessary.
What?
When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny." Let's practice screaming, "I'm Dunny with the funny" now.
Oh boy. I'm Dunny with the funny. Let's see
This
here.
saying
Alright.
is a perfect example of expectations management, which
This
is the
just
cornerstone
alright.
of good comedy.
Sure, whatever.
Finally, it's time to hand out surveys. Collecting
Okay.
hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian. An effective
I see.
survey should be no less than 10 pages long and should include the same question reprinted several times, just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and not simply filling in answers at random. And that's all there is. With these strategies at your disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in laughter in no time at all. Just remember
yes.
to let them stop laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp. After all,
triple over
with
laughing,
each of us
I
needed
see.
on the front lines of the war to fight the 12-legged invader who threaten our very existence,
Wait,
and to
the
very
12
likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles. All
What?
of us must be prepared to give our lives to this noble cause, just as our children must
Also,
do
is one of-
after us, and their children after
does the
them.
one in the top right have a
Godspeed,
human leg?
and may Earth reign supreme.
Wait, what? What was that ending?
Hey, goodness, this video is a little outdated, isn't it? Well, no matter. I think the fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still as relevant today as they were back then. So with that in mind, I believe the only way forward is for us
okay.
to return to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can
Sure,
try telling my
that's-
story with more appropriate comedic delivery. Come along, let's head back.
Oh, you want me to actually walk back? Okay, sure, let's walk back. Got it. Someone told me a joke exactly like that with a bathroom break. I'm not gonna die. Yeah, probably. Wait, this is. You really don't want me to fall
I
off,
can
huh?
feel it. This time, I'm
Alright.
really going to nail the delivery. You'll be in stitches. A talking bucket, you'll say? How ridiculous. How absurd. What a hilarious concept. The king
yes.
of comedy. That's what you'll call me. Thank goodness we had the instructions.
Oh, and about the spoilers. I mean,
who knows where we'd be right now.
I'm pretty sure
Well, it
I've
wouldn't be the king
seen
of comedy, that's for sure. The bucket
most
spoke to
endings
Stanley.
of the
bucket
Stanley
spoke.
Parable.
The bucket spoke. Oh, I'll figure it out on the fly. No need to overthink things.
Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop. Well, are you lying? I'm not lying. Am I lying? I mean, I guess. No, I'm not lying. Anyways, yeah, I know. I've seen most endings of the Stanley Parable. So, yeah, if it's new endings, I would appreciate not getting anything spoiled. But yeah, if it's an ending
Here we
from
go.
the
You ready? When Stanley
the
and the
quote-unquote
bucket came to a set
original,
of
then
two open doors,
yeah.
they entered the door on the
I've
left.
most likely seen it already, and I'm just. Well, okay. I know the rough idea of most of them still. I might not exactly remember
What?
the wait.
We're back at the phone already.
Yeah, we were
No,
lifting
no,
the
what's
lift and
going
all
on?
that.
There was supposed to be several rooms leading up to this. There was supposed to be a build-up to this point, a dramatic display of remarkable comedic wit which culminates in this scene with the phone. But now the
Also, the
timing's
phone
completely
is-
off. The joke will never land.
The phone is
Not
also
the way
still
it's meant to.
unplugged,
And
by
it's
the way.
all my fault. I must have
Anyways.
forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the two doors room. What an egregious mistake.
Does
I've
it
made a
though?
fool of myself. I don't deserve the title of King of Comedy. I'm nothing. I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling whelp. I think
I mean,
I need to go back and rewatch that instructional video again. Yes, surely that will help me improve my... Here
okay.
we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Alright, so we're going through the right door again? Yes. It actually... Okay.
What? We're back at the phone already? No,
I mean, you did say it does
Here
come
we go.
directly.
You ready?
Okay.
When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Right door again. Because, yes, of course. And there's the phone.
What? We're back at the phone already?
Yeah.
No.
Are we just...
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Can I feel like we're just looping. I feel like we're just infinitely looping here. You know what? Let's see what happens if I go through the left.
No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back to the phone. Did you not even look at the instructional video? I think this is all covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is completely done and over. It's all your fault,
does it?
Stanley.
Wait,
I'm going to
where's
be
the-
ridiculed in the community of other joke writers.
Damn
I'm
it.
going to be shamed at every one of our meetings from now on. All
This is
because you
different.
couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint. Are you proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you proud?
Yes. Oop. All the doors were closed there.
Stanley, you love the bucket so much it's like you... it's as though all of your other most prized possessions pale in comparison. Yes. Well, let me try that again, Stanley. I heard that you are pale with shame over how unabashedly in love with a bucket you are. No? Still not? Is it the delivery? Pale with shame. Pale with shame? Pale... What's another word to describe a bucket? Stanley,
Well then.
this bucket is so metal. I think I saw it playing guitar. No. We're getting away from making fun of Stanley's obsession with the bucket, which was
okay,
not
I
fun.
see. So...
I'm no good at these jokes. I need more instructional videos. That's exactly what it is. That's what
Sounds
will
like the
make
narrator
me
lost his
full of
edge, eh?
comedy again. More
Damn.
instructional videos.
We completely ruined his confidence.
See.
I kind of feel bad. I did not mean to ruin his confidence like that. Oh, we're back here. Okay, well then, let's keep going.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself. That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Yes, of course. Bucket.
The bucket made Stanley want to be a better man and a better co-worker. In time, perhaps,
Does he though?
would become both of those things.
Do we though?
Stanley
Alright.
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Right.
Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Not really.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was it? No, never mind.
Was no.
Bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left
Okay,
to go back to the meeting room.
Nope. We keep going this.
No.
Said the bucket.
Pretty
Don't
sure we
go to
already
the meeting
did the
room.
phone
Go somewhere
thing,
else.
but
The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift
Well
all
then.
the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he
Of course.
unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
yes, most definitely. Speedrun.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Dark
Stanley
room, you
once
say?
again obeyed
Sure. Let me
blindly.
just go in there. Boop. Phone.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone and it...
All right. Pick up the phone. Said the bucket.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket.
Have I seen this
Once
before?
upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
I don't remember if I did this ending on the last run through. Oh, bucket! Hello, Stanley, it's me, your bucket. Press L to take me to work with you. Okay.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders.
Does it not?
Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Ah, I see. Well then. Press L to take me back home with you. Okay.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Oh, press N to go back to work this time. Alright.
Oh, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me.
Maybe.
It's just a bucket. It can't think, it can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
Does it not? Oh, don't listen to the loud man. Press I for us to go back home. Boop.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to.
Ooh,
now
it's
all
midnight.
he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
Mm-hmm. Press Z to ignore anyone in your life except for me. Doesn't really sound all that healthy, but sure. It's the bucket
sad.
after all.
I suppose he doesn't need me anymore.
Oh, we're
From
working
now
overtime.
on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold,
working overtime.
empty
Alright.
bucket, this sort of shiny bucket.
Shiny.
Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
Does have a very nice shine to it. You believe on wheel, don't you, Stanley? Press I to go back home.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better
Why does
at
it look
moving
like
an
this
amount of
teapot
water
has
from one
actual
room to
lips?
another.
The fuck? Where's the coloring like that on the teapot? It looks like it has lips. What's up with that? Do you see that? That looks like the teapot has lips. Anyways, press U to relive the same day with me over and over and over and over and over.
Oh my God, what am I saying?
Bucket.
Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket.
Did I lock myself
Why do
in
I
here?
feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
Oh well. Press H to go home, to work, to home, to work, to home. Home, to work, to home, to work. Okay, sure.
Oh no. I'm having feelings for the bucket. No. What's going on?
Candles?
Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less
Okay.
confusing. Yes. The bucket could tell me
This
what to
is-
do in this troublesome situation.
This is getting spicy over here.
Stanley,
Sure.
give me the bucket. Give it
What?
to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley.
No.
I need it. Give it to me now. Give it, or I'll...
No, you're not getting the. This is my bucket. You're not supposed to have the bucket. It's my bucket. Yeah, go back to work, Stanley. Yeah. We go back to work. The narrator's clearly gone mad. Wanting to separate me and my bucket. Can't have that happen.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others. So the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him. Not
Yeah, which
everyone
is
is
why
so
I need
lucky
the-
to have a bucket, but Stanley is a very lucky fellow. Very,
Very
lucky
lucky.
indeed.
Ah, yes.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered
Let's see,
the
what's the
door on his
pathway that I
left.
haven't explored yet? I think...
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket
Yeah,
calling
I've
to
been
him.
just
telling
I'm
him
just
that
going
the
to
employee
checking if
lounge
this
was
is...
simply the place to be.
No,
And
I'm
here
not
it
going for the
was,
employee.
that
I'm
the
just
bucket
checking
turned
if
out to be
the
correct. Was it no,
maintenance
never
pathway,
mind. The bucket
if
was
that's a
wrong.
different variation
Stanley
that I
took the
haven't
door on
checked
his
yet.
left to
Yes.
go back, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Exactly. So this is what we're checking now, and then... Can I backtrack from here? No, I cannot. Okay. I cannot backtrack from here, so now I'm forced onto this path
Still
basically
no one
again.
was here.
Anyways,
Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
Oh.
Perhaps his boss's office. Stanley, we must
no, wait,
move
no,
on
we
from
already
this
did
broom
that.
closet, simply because I have no remain. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the
yeah,
boss's
but downstairs
office.
is only a single ending as well, so we already did all of that. So yeah, this is the only other...
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not
Ah,
an
you're not-
indication of any
okay.
human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster
care.
fire, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Open.
Was it that the bucket knew all along?
There we go.
Was the bucket guiding him?
Yes.
Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Yes. I wonder why are we just unable to find the infinity hole again, though? I have a feeling it has to be somewhere, but... I would assume it is somewhere in relation to the bucket, so...
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Have I gone this way with the bucket before?
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
Would we, though?
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
We could
At
do
this
that,
point,
but...
Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
I mean, if you say it like that, I kinda have to, don't I? Well then, hole? No, this is not the infinite hole. Has to be somewhere. It just has to be somewhere. I just don't know... Where would we find it, is the question.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise,
Oh, wait,
Stanley
it's this
reflected on
ending.
how
No.
meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket.
Oh, there's
But
no
what
escape
use
here.
is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This
Yep.
is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere.
I mean,
Farewell, Stanley.
it's got stickers on it, okay? It's not a waste of time, it's got stickers on it.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as
yes.
Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end, as it was crushed violently to death.
Oh, yes.
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this
Of
one
course.
stood above the rest. It was a glorious
Right.
bucket to behold.
Oh, right, yeah, this is the museum, isn't it? Or the... Wait, no, this is... Oh! This is a variation because we have the bucket with us. The bucket welcomes you to the grand exhibit. I'm not gonna read all of that, though. This...
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you
mean-
see the hubris that blinded him? Can
do
you
you mean?
see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
Fair point. Yeah, you've got a fair point with that one. I can't argue with that. Okay, what do we... A bucket with two... Are we able to handle two handles? This bucket is depicted as having two handles. Such a design has never been created in real life, having been deemed too dangerous and recklessly experimental. Every year, dozens are put to death just for attempting it. Uh-huh. Sounds about right. What's this? 25 buckets. Photograph of 25 buckets. The greatest number of buckets ever captured on camera. Photographer experienced catatonic shock for several weeks as a result of the affair. That is a lot more than 25 buckets, I can assure you. I'm not gonna count them all, but that looks like it's a lot more than 25 buckets. Yeah. I mean, maybe nobody was able to count higher than 25 buckets on that picture before passing out or something. What the... Inferno bucket? What? Replica of the Inferno bucket, which in the medieval era was so powerfully alluring that it drove dozens of nations to war with one another for control of it. Billions died, and yet in spite of it all, the simple fact remains: no one can control a bucket. Ah, I see. It's a medieval bucket. What do we hear? The stress bucket, an analogy. Varying negative forecasting, negative thinking, lack of reinsurance. Stress equals the level of water in the bucket. Vulnerability equals size and strength of the bucket. Goals, rest and relaxation, doing something you enjoy, rest and relaxation. The stress bucket, presented without commentary. I see. I mean, I guess it's kind of accurate. Maybe, almost. Well, not. Depends on how you want to look at things. But yeah, in some way or shape it fits, I guess. Stress bucket. Okay, we've got a cave drawing. While we know that buckets predate the existence of mankind, we do not know by how long. This cave drawing depicts early man's discovery of the practical uses of the bucket, by which time the bucket had already likely been around for several millennia. Notice in these drawings how the bucket is allowing itself to be used, having judged humanity to be worthy of its treasures. Ah, yes. The bucket is allowing itself to be used. Of course, yeah. Because there's no way to make a bucket. The bucket just...
No
deems
man
you worthy.
can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is
of course.
man who should kneel before the bucket.
Yep. And we have the hanging bucket. This piece symbolizes the necessary relationship between bucket and humanity. However clear our grasp of the bucket may be, there is yet more that is always out of reach. This distance, inevitably, is for our own good. Okay. Is that the infinite hole? Please tell me this is the infinite hole. Wait. There's some sort of floor, but I'm not falling. Why am I not falling? Does that mean the bucket sees me as worthy? Wait, you don't even have stickers on. You're not my bucket. You're an imposter. You're an imposter bucket. You don't have my stickers. That's fine, I'll take you anyways. Oh, and the world turns
But there is
black.
something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
Right, what wrong?
Let Stanley die. Let him
Wait,
be
what?
crushed by the machine. Don't
What?
reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off.
Oh,
with
I have my
another
bucket bay.
beautiful bucket.
Heck yeah.
We can
Let's
save
go.
the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together.
What do you-
The bucket
what?
shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new
No, that
vision.
doesn't... Ooh, that crushing sound was actually... okay. Crunch. Well then, we have been turned into paste and fused with a bucket. That is, if the bucket allows itself to be crushed. Because everybody knows it's not gonna get crushed. It allows itself to be crushed.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted
music
all
is
along.
different.
It takes a lot of humility to carry a bucket so magnificent. Stanley
The music
checked
is
his
different.
ego and then proceeded onward.
Why is the music different? I like it. Gives it an air of mystery. Was the ladder here before?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Can I... Nope, I can't leave. Okay. Okay, so we have done the escape, we've done the mind control, both things. So that's all the office thing, or the boss's office endings there. Yeah, we've also done the going up and down the elevator a whole bunch with the bucket. We've done that. We've gone downstairs, done that ending with the bucket. We've gone over that way. We've done... Which endings have we not done over to the right yet? Is there an ending over to the right that we haven't done yet?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Oh, maybe...
And here it was. Had
here's
the
an
bucket
idea.
turned out to be correct? Was it
Is there a variation
mind,
in the maintenance
was
area?
wrong.
If we go down to the
Stanley
intervention
took
thing
the
again
door on his
after the...
left to go back to
Well,
the
after the
meeting room.
bucket destroyer or whatever its name was has been...
And so the two of
kind
them
of
detoured through the maintenance section and
destroyed.
walked straight ahead to the opposite
Let's see,
door.
is there a variation of this? Let's see. I wanna see if this is a variation.
Oh, good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
This looks the same.
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go
Can I
somewhere
do
new.
something with
Yes,
this
yes,
condition?
that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Oh, we're doing the adventure line. Okay. Adventure line! Let's go on an adventure line.
Whee! Look at that
Whee!
wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Yes. There we go. That's the music we all love. What happens if I go back? Hold on. Can't. Okay. There we go. Okay, enough of that. I just now noticed this picture is upside down.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great
the
jokes from the
music.
original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes.
Why you
It's
got
as
to do this
classic
to
now
me?
as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans,
Oh, well.
Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
But I don't want to...
Don't you get it, Stanley?
Oh,
We
okay,
need to
so
get rid of
the machine is here again.
That's
Let's
why
see.
I'm very proud to
Alright,
introduce
let's
a
get this
brand
over
new
with.
character.
Yeah.
This
Give me the...
is the Bucket Destroyer.
Yep. Just, come on, open up.
I
Let me
think
destroy
it'll
the
make a
bucket.
wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already feels
Can I
as though
mess
it's
with
been
the-
part of the cast all along. Don't you agree? Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does?
Nope,
Surely you
no
don't
idea.
need me to spell it out for you.
Maybe you could.
Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
Do I want to, though? Am I ready to say goodbye to the bucket?
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the
Alright,
Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket.
Stop.
Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this.
Yeah,
Okay,
really can't.
the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry
Well,
and
I might
feed it.
just-
We can't
Nope.
get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the
me
Adventure
out.
Line or the Bucket
Let me
Destroyer
out.
until you crush
Let
that
me
damn
out.
bucket. Quickly now. The fans are waiting. Do it,
No.
the fans, Stanley. Give the
No.
fans what they want. Hurry and...
Flashbanged again. This is so bright. Up, and there it flies again. Hello.
Bucket
Goodbye.
Destroyer. My prized creation. You had
Yep.
so much potential. We
Well-
were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spell-binding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you
Yep.
were magnificent.
Turns out the bucket was stronger than the Bucket Destroyer. Who would have thought? Oh well, there's only so much bucket we can handle, eh? Okay, what ending have we not done yet? Oh, we got a new office layout. We've got a new office layout, okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided
Wait.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
What?
missed a memo.
The whiteboard ending? The fuck is the whiteboard? Okay, that's a new one. I have not seen this one before. What is the whiteboard in? Dogboard? Okay. Wait. I'm barking! I'm barking instead of typing. Alright. Let's bark at the narrator, let's go.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Bucket?
Stanley
Bucket.
cradled the bucket in a gentle embrace, protective yet delicate, assertive yet compassionate. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
We're just barking up a storm in here. Okay, I don't think there's any ending left for us to explore with the bucket now, unless we find something
This was
special.
not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Can open and close this door, but yeah, I don't see.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
We actually have an echo in here. Interesting. Okay, I don't think there's any. Yeah, we've come
Good,
this way.
said the
we've come-
bucket. Now ride the lift all the way to the
Guess-
top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Yeah, no, I guess the
Stanley
only
did
thing
not
that we
question
haven't
why
done
or
here
how
yet
this
would
bucket
be
was speaking
this.
to him. But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend.
Okay,
So he
that
threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
that bark that I did right at the end before impact, that was... I don't know why, but somehow that just... that felt painful. Somehow doing that made it feel really painful. Hold on, wasn't there also an ending where I just closed the door and
But
stay in
Stanley
here?
simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell
no,
under
it's
his
the one I don't.
responsibility?
Okay, it's-
He had
it's
never
one
been
that I already-
trained for that. No.
I already did this one,
This
damn
couldn't
it.
go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself.
But yeah, we
is to
went
wait.
barking mad. We
Nothing
enabled
will
dog
hurt
mode.
me.
We found the whiteboard
Nothing will
ending,
break
enabled dog
me.
mode.
In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy.
Ah, yes.
Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually,
Is there any settings that I haven't explored yet? Do, 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 do. No, no.
someday
It's
they would arrive.
all the
Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer.
same. Little bit
Now it's
closer.
even closer. Here it comes.
Here it comes. There's the reset. Yes. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
Yeah,
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
It throws
Perhaps
me
he
off
had
every
simply
time
missed
where
a
the
memo.
thing decides to just randomly curve to the left. Always makes me think that something is weird. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's... Is there any non-bucket ending that we haven't
When Stanley
explored
came
yet?
to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I mean, I guess we
This
haven't
was not
unplugged the phone
correct
without
way to
the bucket
meeting
yet.
room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
Yeah,
well.
let's unplug the phone
Perhaps
without
he
the
wanted
bucket.
to stop by
Sure.
the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
It's an ending that I already
was
know
okay.
about, but
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
hold on, I don't remember. What was the maintenance area
And so
without
he
the
detoured
bucket?
through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite
I do
door,
not remember
and
what
got
this
back
was
on
about.
track.
Let's do this. I don't remember what this was about, so let's do this. Yeah.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
Yes.
So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
Oh, it's this
well,
part. Okay.
From
Ah,
here,
okay.
it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Ah, damn it.
No,
Nope.
no,
not the right.
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
What were you
It's
thinking?
clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Alright. Oh. Hey, sir. How you doing?
Now, let's see. We went down right, left,
Ah.
down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now.
I'm just
This
trying to
story is
figure out which
absolutely,
endings I have
definitely
not
this
explored
way.
yet. And, yeah, trying to find the infinite hole again, because I absolutely loved it when I found it the first time, and I kind of want to see if it's anywhere in here, actually. Or if that was a one-off gag. I would love to be in the infinite hole again.
No,
Right, this is...
no. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay.
Close my eyes.
Okay. We just have to get back to oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish.
Yeah, no,
now.
we've been here
The
already.
whole story completely unusable. How about rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
All
And
right.
this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay. From the top.
Okay. Alright. Alright.
All of his
let's do this
co-workers
again.
were gone. What could it mean?
Going to the right
Stanley
again this time?
decided to go to the
Alright.
meeting room. Perhaps
Wait.
he had simply missed a memo.
Wait, is it... Where's the... I know I didn't intend to pick up the bucket, but... Where did it go? Hold on. Where's the bucket? Where the heck is the bucket? This is highly unusual. I didn't expect him to just take away the bucket from us like that. Narrator, what have you done to the bucket?
When Stanley...
Wait.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
It's still part of that
Did you
room.
move
Okay.
the story
Right.
somewhere, or... Hold on.
Okay.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Let's find the story. Yeah, just aimlessly wander the hallways for a while. And just go left and right and 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 left and... Wait, go left again? And then right and... Somehow we end up back where we came from. Exactly through the exact door we came from. Let's go through this door then. Right and left and...
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely
Yeah.
was a story here
is-
before. Do we just... Do we need to restart the game again?
Yes.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay,
has
let's
to
give
be.
it a shot. Why not?
Yeah. Oh. I'm sure that door over there would have been the oh well. Let's reset again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could
Stanley
it be?
decided to go to the meeting room.
Bucket
Perhaps
is
he had
still
simply
gone,
missed
so
a
we're
memo.
still in that ending route, I guess. Oh, yep, we are still in that ending route. No, there's no
Okay,
door.
yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Yep. Let's go back. And see if we missed anything. Like this.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something.
Yes.
The story. Here it comes.
Oh yeah, just around the
No,
corner.
wait, never mind. Not the
Yeah.
story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Yes, just around this corner over here, right? Wait, this isn't...
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at
Oh,
all.
right, it's this
Is this the
wooden-
story? I don't think so.
No.
I can't quite recall,
this is
but
the
I
point
believe
where this
my
ending
story
ends.
took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Is
Do you
this where this
remember,
ending
Stanley?
ends, or was there another reset?
Well, do you know what?
I don't remember
Since I've
anything.
completely forgotten what we were supposed to
Curse
be doing,
my shoddy
how
memory.
about this? You win!
Hey!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh,
Good job.
no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some
come
people
on.
win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Alright. Restart.
All
Ah.
right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Yes, let's go on an adventure again. Let's go. Now, it would be great if I could have the bucket, but... What happens if I don't follow the line?
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Oh, okay. Okay, I guess we're following the line. Alright. We are following the line. Let's go on an adventure. Still gonna see if I can deviate from the line though. I want to see if there is a way to deviate from the line.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
Now, is this a shortcut, or is this bringing me back
rests inside of your subjective experience of this office.
Oh, it is bringing me back.
Is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa.
Wait, what now?
That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
Yeah, where were you going with all that?
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Nope. Okay, we got the music again. Ooh, payday! On me stick!
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
No. No, I don't.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Yes. Alright, let's see if the doors exist again. Just double checking, you know? Just double checking.
Still missing the doors. Did we make a mistake following the line? Perhaps we could have found the story on our own.
Maybe. Good to know that there's commentary for that, though. Alright, back to the line, I guess.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Okay. And now it's the regular Stanley Parable Adventure line.
You know what, Stanley? Adventure line, what's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious.
Yes.
This all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Yes, start wandering in this direction, of course.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Yeah, alright.
Oh,
well then.
no,
hey.
Not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Okay, don't acknowledge the line. Got it. There we go. Line has been unacknowledged.
A choice.
Yes,
we
it's the confusion ending.
Decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And
Yes.
that in turn means that our destination's with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So
of course.
starting from the
Simple.
right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come,
Sure.
Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Well then, there's the confusion ending. Right.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me
Yes.
that's what this is? It's all one giant
is.
ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I
sort of.
restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget?
Yes.
Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall.
Yes, that's how it
Well,
works.
who consulted me? Why don't I
Nobody.
get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really?
Because that's not how it works.
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
But that's
And the
gonna...
timer stopped? Does that mean...
Yep.
Did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
You broke it,
whatever
yes,
it is that
sure.
made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know. I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's
he's
where we
rambling
are
again.
right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Maybe I
Well,
should have
in
kept
the
the stupid
meantime,
button.
if you...
This beeping always scares me. God damn it. Alright. Well, I'm basically out of ideas on what endings we haven't explored yet, though. So, yeah. I guess it's time to start on the don't play the Stanley Parable for 10 years achievement. Which means see you all in 10 years on this game. Because, yeah. I don't have anything else here. And it to be getting late. So yeah, let's call it quits for today. Sure. Let's call it quits for today. Yeah. Anyways, I guess thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this second look at the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the previous stream of the I already forgot the name of the game, which is just great, of the Spectrum Retreat. They should be up as separate videos on YouTube, so if you want to rewatch them, you know where to find them basically. And yeah, if you'd like to hang out outside of the streams, you know, the usual, feel free to jump into the Discord and chat with us there. Yeah, I think that's all that I have to say. So let's see if we have a quick little raid option that we can just send people over to on this lovely day. Let's see, who do we have here? Who do we have? I don't really have anyone special in mind, so I guess I might as well just... You know what? Let's do this. Let's just send you all over to the Cat Cafe. Yeah, I might just send you all over to the Cat Cafe. Fuck it. It didn't copy again. God damn it. Why does the Twitch chat just not want me to copy paste things? Let's see. Nuko. What's the name? Maro. Okay. And then it's that. Alright. So, yeah. Yeah. To end the stream, I'm just gonna send you all over to the cats. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the week and a nice weekend ahead of you. Like I said, I hope to see you all over in the Discord, and yeah. Have a wonderful evening, have a good night. Take care everybody, stay safe out there, and I shall see you all next time. Bye!